Hi, welcome to Oldgtarz Vinyl Reviews. My name is Ray, and I want to start off today with a review of a classic 60s album called Axis Bold as Love by the maestro Jimi Hendrix. You've all heard of Jimi. He's one of the greatest. He's one of the leading guitar players, leading musicians from the 60s. This is his second album, and he was really uh, working at new stuff. Uh, he tried the studio, he used the studio as an instrument. Maybe that's the best way to describe it. The track listing is as follows. On side A, you have EXP, which is really freaking out and making the most of the studio, using the studio as an instrument. Second song is Up from the Skies. And that's a bit of it, I'd say a little bit an intro song for the album. The next song is one of my favorite songs ever. It's Spanish Castle Magic and Spanish Castle. It's just, it's a fabulous lyric. It's fabulous music. It's just great. Everything is correct in that song. It's short. It works. The guitar sounds are cool. Everything just works out with that song. The next song, Wait Until Tomorrow. I think that's a song written by one of the guys in the band. I really don't think that's an original 100% Jimmy song. It's a cool song, however, and it really fits the album. Ain't No Telling, that's for me, that's in the same region. It's not one of the best songs on the album. I listen to albums all the time and I listen to the sides, so I really don't care how many songs are on there. So for me, the album for me is a collection of songs. So all the songs together make an album. I don't have. I have favorite songs on albums, but for me the balance between the songs is more important. We get up to number 6 on the album. That's Little Wing. It's of course a classic. It's what can you say about that song? That's just a perfect song. The last song on side A is If Six Was Nine, which is a really weird song if you place it in the time. Um, it's just completely different than everything else that he done on the album thus far. Um, so we get up to side B. We have the first song is You Got Me Floating, and I'm pretty sure that's definitely a Mitch or Noel song. That's not a Jimmy song. He probably put that on there just to be curious to his band members and his friends. The next song on it is Castles Made of Sand. Obviously, it's another one of those brilliant songs. It, it's just brilliant. She's So Fine, number 3 on the side B, is, I'd say, an album filler. It's a cool song, but I haven't heard anyone else play that song in a cover situation or something like that. You hardly ever hear the song. One Rainy Wish, same for that. Little Miss Lover is also, I think, more edged towards the other guys in the band. And then the last one, obviously, Bold as Love. Well, what can you say about that? That's a fabulous song. The only comment I have on that song is that it's too short, man. You should have Jimmy should have played on for 10 minutes, as far as I'm concerned. I really like John Mayer's rendition of this. He did a really nice version of it. It's close to the original, but still, it's different enough to make it fun. So that's the album review. I want to look at the covers. The front cover. This is actually an original pressing from the 60s. This one has an opening on the top, so I can show you that. So it doesn't open on the side like regular albums do. This one opens on the top, you can see it. So that's a bit strange. It's a Polydor version. The number is 234307097. I'm not 100% sure it's actually a 60s print, but maybe it's a reprint or something like that. It actually says printed in Holland. And if you look at the cover, man, Jimmy must have been really into Indian culture, because this is reminiscent of Shiva, Kali, and stuff like that. I really like it. It's for me, it just screams Jimmy. It's just this is also the era it was in. You know, this the '60s, the flower power. The back of the album is just a bunch of what are they? Goddesses, I think, probably. Oh, wait a second. You can. Oh, it's Jimmy. Jimmy is the god. The band is the god, and the girls are his followers, probably. Okay. The inside is a black on the one side is a black and white photo of Jimmy and Mitch, and the other side is the black and white split with Jimmy and Noel. So that's basically it. I've got it on my record player right now. Let me take off the. Set on the record player. There it is. And you can see it's a Polydor. It's an older pressing. I cleaned it and it sounds really good. So that's it for today.